Hey guys, it's Ryu with RyuGaming.com, and in this video I'm going to go over a gun round strategy NiP uses on Dust2. Now this strategy ultimately ends up being a split at bomb site B, but in order to execute this they actually take bomb site A and jump down in a spawn to get a pick on the guy middle. I'm going to capture this from Freiberg's perspective as well as Exist because they're the two that are most intimately involved in this strategy. But before I actually review it all, I want to explain what you're going to see so it makes a little bit more sense for you. To start the round, Forrest and Faflaren go to the tunnels, and Faflaren sits here and holds the tunnels to make sure there's no one pushing. Forrest runs in the middle and actually gets killed. Get Right's going to sit outside long. He throws a flash through the doors, and then he kind of waits near the barrel here, just making sure they're not pushing. And then the real action happens about 45 seconds into the round, where Exist and Freiberg work together to take Cat. Freiberg's going to throw one flash that bounces off this area, allowing Freiberg to get up. When Freiberg first gets the catwalk, this entire area is smoked off, so he waits a few seconds, and him and Exist get into a better position. Then Freiberg's going to sit behind this box and wait. Exist throws one nade that lands on the platform about here, and then he throws a smoke that lands and cuts off this. CT spawn. Now we've seen this smoke before. If you guys are familiar with some of the more common A strategies, this usually gets smoked. A player usually jumps down and then they kind of press either this way or this way. Sometimes they drop two players, where if there's a player playing in the goose area or maybe playing the ramp or possibly even rotating from long, they kind of get surprised by a guy that's not up on the platform. The way NiP actually does this is a little bit different. They smoke this area off. And that's thrown by Exist, who stands about here. Then Freiberg's going to bounce a flash off this, and then he throws a really high sky flash, just kind of straight up in the air. And then he actually jumps down in a spawn and goes this way towards B. And this is where it starts to look more like a B split. When he does this, it's actually Nothing who's playing in this area who has rotated, who gets killed because he's actually looking middle, and Freiberg gets him from the side. At that point, Get Right actually rotates back towards mid, throws a pop flash out the doors. Exist comes here, and him and Freiberg head towards B this way. Get Right rotates into the tunnels, and Faflaren holding here both push into B like this, and it turns into a 4-on-1 on the guy B, who's playing back here. He gets traded, they get the bomb down, and they win the round. Now the key takeaways from this are basically the 2 point of views I'm going to show you. Exist and Freiberg. There's one flash, like I said, they used to take Cat. There's a nade that's just thrown that doesn't necessarily have to be involved in this strategy. But then there's this smoke, which cuts off visibility. There's a flash off this. There's a sky flash. And then Freiberg literally jumps down and heads this direction through spawn. Now, like most of the strategies NiP runs on this map, it takes a while. So I'm going to start some of the clips a little bit further into the round to avoid a little bit of the dead time. So here on Freiberg's point of view, we'll see he's going to start the round by smoking middle, and then he's going to slowly work the mid area, making sure nothing's pushing, listening for Cat. Doesn't see anything Cat, he's going to nade down middle. And when Forrest gets killed here, he does have an opportunity to trade just by spamming through the door, but he doesn't fire. And despite the death there, they continue on with the strat. Once the middle doors are re-smoked, Freiberg's going to come up to Cat. He's going to spam it a little bit because it's smoked. His teammate throws him a flash. There's nothing here. And he's going to go ahead and get in position behind the box there. See his teammate's nade. His teammate's going to smoke. He's going to throw one flash off the wall and one flash into the sky. And jump down. He actually gets stuck here. So he misses the jump. He drops down the middle and gets the kill. So here we're going to pick up about 40 seconds into the round. You just saw the flash Exist throws to help Freiberg get on a Cat. Freiberg makes sure it's clear, and Exist going to get in a position. He's going to throw one nade, like I said in the earlier part of the video, Not really a required nade to throw. But notice where he's putting the smoke. He puts it right on that windowsill, and you'll see where that smoke lands there. Now he's waiting. Get Right's going to pop flash him out the doors, and he's going to go in the middle and pinch with Freiberg to B. So we're now about 45 seconds into the round. On Dust2, most of the NiP strats are going to be kind of slow and methodical, so this is their typical pace for this map. You're going to see the nade, and now you're going to see the smoke from Exist, and then the two flashes from Freiberg. There's the first one, there's the second one. You see the two players here have zero visibility, didn't see him drop, and he gets the kill on a nothing at middle. Now you're going to see it, two pinching here with two pinching there. They trade the kill in the back of B, get the bomb planted, and ultimately win the round.